Hey guys, what's up? We are headed to the res. I thought I'd do it a little different. Tell you what we're doing, where we're going before I get out in this windy nightmare that's always out here right at the bank by the dam. But anyway, we're gonna go out, gonna hit them, try starting off probably on jerk baits, just to, you know, that's what they were hitting on before. I may start with top one, I don't know. It's already a little later. It's almost 10 o'clock. It's still not quite 50 degrees yet, so I'm waiting for it to warm up. Like always, wish me luck. Yeah. I did order like 5 more of these, and I should have switched hooks out already, but these things do hook a fish if you can keep them from hooking themselves. They're just a size too big for this bait. There we go. A little bitty, little bitty. Well, I haven't been here 5 minutes on the water anyway, and they're already still eating. There we go. Stay back here a ways. Little one, but it's another fish. I may go ahead and start editing out some of these littler fish. We'll see. I'll put 5 or 10. Well, if I catch that many, but 5 or 10 of the bigger fish caught. Keep these videos down a little bit. That one had every hook in him. And I do not like fishing in the wind, but whoa, there we go, another little one. But unfortunately in the spring, that's about all you get to deal with. Wind, and more wind. And at times little bonsai bass. But as you can see, about every time I grab this thing, bang, you know, I'm catching them. They're just a little bitty on this thing. Today I want to try to get some, not just numbers, but get some size going, but bombing these coves and then they're out of it for the rest of the year. So, let's go with what works. That's what works, that's what they get. I just think you got to find something that gets out there, makes a little noise, draws them, they look at it, and it's not getting gunked up. Just so happens the Mann's is a perfect, you know, foot or less crankbait, and there's several on the market, but I think Mann's was one of the first years ago. Bomber A maybe I don't know. I'm not that old. I'm old, but I ain't that old to know what was the actual first shallow running crankbait. I just know these guys have been around forever, since I've been around. I don't seem to be able to catch another fish anyway yet, you know, back to back, one out of the same spot. This reel's doing some kind of clicking. Take it apart and clean it up. I'm not sure what that is. There's another one. Little bitty males. I'm sure all these are all little males. Maybe this lake, females haven't picked up yet. I know the only big one I have caught out here so far came way out in the deep end. You know, if you've seen the video, I kind of spotted it on my depth finder and cast back to it with the jig, and there she was. All the other ones. I'm gonna get you, sucker. You guys remember that movie? I got you, sucker. You remember that one? I got you, sucker. Uh-oh. They're getting a little bitty. Well, I think they've already spawned. I caught one of the little fry. Man, you're little. Oh, whoa. Little but mean. Mean and nasty. Little ones are like chihuahuas. They're meaner than the big ones. Got something to prove. Yeah, they got something to prove. I caught a couple right off this area. I may want to throw that worm just to see if they're not hiding something over here. Maybe they're hiding my little lure I lost last week. Boy, it sure gets shallow real quick. I'm only in 3 foot of water right here. Fish, I think. Coming up though. Be a little bit bigger. Yeah. Not bad. That's a decent one. I call that a decent fish. Bigger than a 1/4 pound of cheese, but nothing to write home about. No, nothing to write home about. Yeah. I'm in the weeds. You guys thought I had a big one, didn't you? Oh, that ain't weeds. Look at that. Oh my God. Well, if you guys come across this, don't throw it back in the water. Unhook it. I know it's a pain, but put it in your boat somewhere and dispose of it. We don't want any sea lions getting caught up in this stuff. Well, we may not have sea lions around here. That may be exaggerating a little. But, as you can see, it's still down in the boat. You don't want any other, even a fish that could get back out into the water if it had a hook or something in it. Fish could get snagged on it. Maybe it's all about the rod. Let's try the deep one. Let's see where it runs. Oh, there we go. Out there a little deeper. A little bitty guy still, but maybe they're, yeah, he don't really count. That was on the deeper one though, with this rod that I originally said I think would be my better jerkbait rod. A lot of times it don't make a huge difference, but some of these different presentations as far as jerkbaits and different things, too soft. I think too soft the tip won't let it jerk right. This one's I wished I did though. I wanted to try it deeper, you know, a little deeper running one. Not so much for this bank, but when I get to the other side where it gets rocky and there we go. Maybe the ticket. That second one right off that spot. Feels a little bigger, but I don't think it is. No. Of course, it's hard to not get bigger than that little guy I had. Hooked a little weird. Once you grab hold, commit to it, hold on, otherwise you wind up hooked. Well, makes me want to throw the jerkbait. I thought I had the biggest bass of my life. I was never going to stop jerkbait fishing, and then it jumped out of the water, and it was a huge carp. When I initially set the hook, I thought I was hooked on a stump till this. There we go, kids. Till the stump took off, and I was like, "Oh my goodness!" And these are all about like last time. I'm either in a good spot now, or this color made a difference, and they're hitting it more so than the other. There we go. Oh, that was a bite. That was a fish. There's another one. All right, let's get back out of here. Well, that's the same one, came back and got it, but I had one, had him on, lost it, and then jumped back on it. So they're little, but a little different bite going on here. Over on this side. Bitty guy. Different rod out. This is the Criff hanger. Or no, wait, sorry. This is Shading X, 6'6", with the purple alphas. Well, it's actually chrome alphas with purple parts all over it. There's a little. I think I'm running over some brush or something, and they seem to be whacking it when it gets around that. Come on. There we go. There's the first time I've caught two in a row right in the same spot. I'm trying to work to stay out of here. These aren't that big, but might be in a little batch of them. That's a little chunk. Oh, then the boat. Quit flopping. Oh my gosh. Open your mouth. Say goodnight. You know, I'm not the first one to say this, but a bass will just follow stuff and just follow it and follow it, and you got to stop it every once in a while. Kind of making, grab it. That's why a lot of times you'll see them if you're just a steady reeling. They'll come all the way to the boat, but then by the time they see you, and you do stop it, it's usually too late. So I usually try to throw it out, reel it however I'm reeling it, and then at some point before it gets halfway back to me, if it's one of those, where I'm going to bring it all the way back to the boat, you want to stop it about halfway. Then usually, there we go. And usually right before you get to where you can see it at the boat, kind of stop it again, then bring it on up. It's coming right at the boat. That's actually a good bass. Oh! Well, I don't know if you guys saw that one or not. Not a big deal. There we go. Another one. A little one this time. Get him skiing. Get on in here so we can catch a bigger one. Now this dude looks jacked up. This dude, whoa! This dude is all kinds of jacked in spots. He's been feeding for sure, you can tell, but got something going on there where it looks like he's been... We got a rabbit out. Must be a subscriber, must be a fan of the channel. He's out there looking for bonsais, it looks like. There we go. That might be a little better. You guys can see. No, I don't think so. That's a little healthier. I'm not going to brag about him, but good stout bass. Let me get back out of here. I'm going to cross some. Ow! That hurt. Ow, 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 ow. Kill me, bass. Watch out when you're digging these hooks out, because if you get the other trebles facing the right way, you can jab those right into yourself too. It's a good chunker. Alright. Wires over here. Always right where I can't get any size. I'm still catching them, you know, some on the mann, some on this, there's another one. They actually seem to be, the little ones are actually shallower. They're maybe only 5 foot off the bank, no matter where you go, whether it be, you know, 5 foot out is a foot deep or 4 foot deep. That seems to be about where they're at, but they're all real little. Haven't been able to find anything of any kind of size. Maybe a pound, a little over. I'm thinking about even though this is biting with this, but you never know. Oh, look at that. First cast switched out to him. Never doubted you at all, megabass. Never. Better catch me a duck. There we go. Well, last two have come on this guy. The bite definitely not on quite as good as it was last time I was here, but they're still hitting. Alright guys, I'm putting an end to this one. I've tried for bigger fish. Best I could do today was probably just over a pound. Caught several, but I'm gonna go again tomorrow. Hopefully I do better. Subscribe to the channel, like this if you like this little short fishing trip video, and there's another giveaway coming up here real quick. And as always, thanks for watching. Alright guys, real quick, I want to talk about what I did and didn't catch them on today. This more or less everything I used. I don't think I caught a few on this guy. Most of them, though, would I have to say were the manns. Caught a few on this one, but then I think the majority of jerkbaits actually did come on the megabass. I don't think I caught any on any kind of jig. I did try this color, thinking that may help, because I caught some on this guy, but that didn't seem to work. I tried different chatterbait, nothing on that, nothing on these guys here. I think I caught one, maybe two on this deeper diving one, but that was it. So more or less these four right here is what really caught the majority of them.